Like, we can, I guess. I suppose.
Like, if you really want to.
Oh, complete side note, the Jake English shirt is like a weird texture.
Okay.
Well, not like the shirt itself. The shirt itself is just a regular shirt. But like the actual print on is like a very strange and unnatural texture. And I couldn't even really describe it to you if I tried. And it's not like unpleasant, it's just strange.
I see.
Anyway, Jay.
Hi, boy. Recap, boy.
Oh, we're getting scary with it.
I'm quaking in my boots.
You should be.
Oh, it's time for the stretch of old time. Let's go. Okay. Session 30. It was the Atlas training mini arc. In June. I don't know. Whenever we did it last. Was it June?
Almost 3 months ago.
It was July. Yeah, it was July. Longest Friday ever. It is still Friday. Iniko shows up and asks if Atlas wants to train again. Iniko asks if NORA and WREN want to help. Atlas has to retrieve a bell from Iniko while the other two try to stop him. Initiative. Longest fucking initiative order ever. I wrote down in a note that said I would put this in another segment, but I didn't do that. TLDR, Atlas ran up a building, had multiple attempts made on his life by WREN. NORA was struggling the whole fucking time, bro. And then they get up to the roof. WREN gets murdered. Bell acquired, shaken, no sound. NORA, she's got it. She runs. Atlas runs. They're in the building now. There's a guy.
There's a guy.
They run outside, and NORA finally gets her moment where she one-shots Atlas, because his will rank is not good. We're not talking about the fucking elevator.
He's so traumatized.
Not even just because of like the whole scene, but also just everything that was done to that poor elevator. I remember, like, even the fun little things that happened before, like the impaling of it. That's very sad. Anyways,
Empathy for the elevator.
Initiative ends. Yay, NORA! Atlas begins to wake up. NORA lifts him up. This is so nice. That was just me in there. I put a little bit of myself. Yeah, I put a little bit of myself in there. NORA and Atlas exchange compliments and discuss the results of the training with Iniko. WREN is still passed out. LOL. Iniko suggests a place to eat, just nowhere too expensive. I know just the place. In front of you is a beautiful, illustrious Olive Garden. Atlas has never been. I know. NORA gets chicken Alfredo. Atlas gets water, and he eats the free breadsticks. WREN gets shrimp Alfredo and ravioli carbonara. NORA gets name dropped. NORA finally questions why Iniko has our information. In a bullet point, I need to rewatch the session. Which I did. I didn't write this down in a note, but I'm listing it. Atlas ate 10 like packs of breadsticks. After WREN dared him to for I don't remember how, was it $20?
$20.
$20. He ate 50 breadsticks for $20. Anyways, Aniko pulls Atlas behind a restaurant as everyone goes their separate ways. Aniko is more serious than ever. He assigns Atlas with the role of watching over Beckett to make sure he doesn't mess around with anything dangerous. In parentheses, read the void substance. Atlas agrees. Atlas gets $500. Let's go. And then session 31. It is still Friday. Can I count how many sessions are... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 sessions of Friday. More like 5.5 sessions of Friday.
It's been a really long Friday.
It really
we will
has
be
been.
moving on from Friday eventually. But, well, this session, but just not,
Tonight!
like, right this second. Also, I'm gonna keep going. I do randomly feel extremely nauseous, so if I randomly mute, it's because I'm throwing up. But it's chill because we get through this.
Okay.
You could have taken if you weren't feeling well.
No, it just started right this second.
Oh, okay, awesome.
And
So we just
not
I've-
so
being
fuck it, we
Friday.
ball.
I've been told my
Okay.
voice has that effect on people.
Yeah. Look what you did, Jay. Look what you did.
Yeah, Jay.
Why did you
why
do
would
that, Jay?
So mean.
My aura.
Jay, why'd you kill that guy?
My aura. My killing aura. Anyway.
Yeah, so we're not gonna move on from Friday just yet. We're actually gonna backtrack a little bit. During your guys's Olive Garden session, Aniko had gotten up from the table, left for a bit, and then eventually came back. But for a long chunk in there, you guys were left on your lonesome. But we're gonna backtrack even further from that. Beckett, hey,
Hi.
remember the fucking thing that this was about, which was the bank and how you went home?
Yeah, I do actually remember the plot of the past 2 previous sessions.
Yeah. I don't know. You have your normal Beckett things that you do. You get the kids, you go home, you get them ready for bed or whatever. Like, time goes by. It's a little bit before he goes back. But you also did get secret fun files and fun vials.
I did.
And I'm just curious, for the couple hours that you are alone, if you're doing anything with those, or if you're just keeping them for a rainy day.
Probably the second one. Because realistically, at least as of right now, there's not really like any means of using them on anything. I guess
Right.
other than myself. By
Which I know he's not opposed to.
not opposed to in most circumstances, but there is no research to prove that maybe the mystery substances would do anything other than bad things based on what he does know of them. So
Okay, fair enough. I was just curious if you were doing anything abnormal at all other than your regular routine. If there's anything to know, before we get into it, you have the stage.
today probably not. I think today was actually a mostly kind of normal day.
That does make sense. You were kidnapped.
Outside of the kidnapping. Yeah, I don't think today's a let's get down to business day. I think today was man, that was crazy.
Man, that was crazy when I got kidnapped.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Then I'll say it's nighttime at this point before Aniko comes back home. to it like gets so late to the point where you're unsure if he's even coming back home. But he does eventually. And
sometimes your wife walks out on you. Happens.
and he walks in. He doesn't say anything. And he just takes a seat on the couch. I'm assuming beside you. I'm assuming you're sitting on the couch. There's not a lot of places.
There's minimal space in this house.
Yeah, to exist. And I don't know if you want to roll insight for me.
I would love to roll insight for you. Hang on, let me try to read my character sheet. It's -2. I forgot. His insight is awful. That is a 17 -2. That's a 15.
Okay, I mean, with a 15, you're able to tell that he's maybe upset about something. Like, you know, his body language is a little bit stiff. His ear sort of like flicks in a certain way that you recognize to be in distaste. But like, I don't know. He's been out for a while. Maybe something happened out there.
You know? That is a good point.
Like, because like really you didn't like there's nothing to be upset about with you. You just got kidnapped. Like that's out of your control. So
Yeah, you weren't exactly. That wasn't like the plan for the day's events.
yeah, so like it couldn't be that. So and you haven't seen him since. So you don't really like who knows what he's upset about. Not you.
Yeah, I mean, I do think Beckett's maybe been like going over various notes that he has, and perhaps the new ones that he's since gone over them a couple times. That's probably been the most that he's done today. I don't think I don't think today is let's fucking random chemicals day.
Right.
So I think he kind of like looks up from whatever he's reading. Could be the original notes, could just be the separate notes that he personally has ownership of. And looks over at Aniko and takes into account his general demeanor a little bit and goes, what were you doing today?
He looks over at you, and it is actually important. Do you have the new notes out, or do you have your old one?
Let me just, 'cause I don't really care. Let's do a quick number between 1 and 2.
Between 1 and 2.
Because it really doesn't matter which one it is as far as I'm concerned. That's 1, okay. It's yeah.
His regular ones?
Yeah.
Okay. Then why'd you do a random number between 1 and 2? Why didn't you flip a coin? You know what? On my business.
Because I didn't want to wait for the coin flipping animation.
Okay, wait, real as fuck.
It does the same exact thing. I just didn't want to wait.
Okay, then whatever, that's fine. He doesn't look at that. He looks over at you, kind of like half side eye, as much as he can side eye.
Given his face, yeah.
Given his face. And he's just like, I was out. That's it. Anything. He doesn't say anything else.
Beckett looks at him and goes, no, I mean, yeah, I figured. But like, were you doing anything in particular? Or
went to Olive Garden.
This yaoi sucks, bro.
It really does.
This yaoi let's get a new one.
Oh, these ones out. We're introducing new characters.
Yeah, let's get new yaoi.
Man, this yaoi fucking sucks. I'm going back to just for returning it. Oh, just like by yourself?
Oh my god. He doesn't answer you.
Yeah.
From that one. And he sort of gets up and he starts pacing around a little bit. And he turns back to you after silently pacing for a good minute.
Okay.
Which I assume Beckett doesn't interrupt because it's Beckett Whitlock.
Yeah, I mean.
And he sort of just like tilts his head in a weird way and goes, "Why did you separate from the group today?"
Becca looks a little genuinely confused and goes, what?
Today? When we were in fucking hell land? And you just broke away from the group without telling anybody?
He kind of thinks about this for a minute and then realizes what he's talking about and goes, oh, I mean, I honestly hadn't even realized I'd really done that, I guess.
Oh, that's good. He just sort of shakes his head a little bit. And honestly, with that, I don't know if he would really even say anything else. I think he would just leave again.
God, this yaoi fucking sucks.
Yeah, I don't think, like, I just saying, like, okay, well, I didn't realize I did that. Like, he's just like, fuck, whatever.
I
He
mean, I
leaves.
guess if you wanted, you could have him roll because, I mean, Beckett's not technically telling the full truth, but, like, he's not lying either.
No, that's fine. Like, he can. It's just like, I think he would just shake his head and be like, whatever. And just walk out the door.
Okay.
Because this yaoi fucking sucks.
It fucking sucks so bad. Yeah, Beckett's not gonna go after him. He's gonna
Oh
look a
my
little
god, this yaoi
confused.
sucks!
Oh my god.
He's gonna look a little confused, but he's probably just gonna go back to doing what he's doing. He's got
Because
notes to compile, bro.
the yaoi fucking sucks, bro.
Hi
Oh.
and Ren are useless. And Nico and Beckett are just as useless. Everyone out here in the
Nobody
yaoi
in this
useless.
fucking campaign talks to each other, dude.
It's actually miserable.
No one says anything. We've made the worst set of characters for a D&D
Unfortunately, for
campaign.
any real Beckett and Nico conversation to ever take place, there's like 3 across campaign
Yeah.
pieces of information you need to connect first, and Nico doesn't have that yet.
Yeah, so they can't have a real conversation yet.
Yeah.
Because Nico and Beckett don't talk about anything. So, whatever. Yeah, I guess then Beckett, Nico fucks off again. You're a little bit confused. He's gone for maybe another hour and a half. And then he gets back.
Oh,
Again.
I see.
At this point, it's like 11 p.m. Maybe closer to midnight. And oh, sorry. And I guess it would just be insight again.
Insight again, sure. Hopefully I don't roll like actual dog shit. That's a 1.
Oh. Oh my god, that's a -1, brother.
That's a negative one.
This Yowie sucks.
Sounds
Nico
sucks,
seems
man.
So awful.
He comes back in and you notice he's not as stiff anymore. And so you're like, wow, he seems so jovial. Whatever was the problem must have gone away. He's so happy right now. I wonder what happened. Something good must have happened, I'm sure. And like somehow his entirely neutral, almost standoffish body language is reading to you as like pleased and relaxed.
This is why he has to do perception, dog. His insight is actual, like, garbage.
Dear. Unfortunately, this is what insight's for.
Insight's 4, unfortunately.
The insight is 4 years old. You are the youngest insight in the world.
negative 2 years old.
Insight is -2 years old.
You are the lowest insight in the world.
I just don't even know, like, what else he'd do. Because to be honest, it's 11 p.m. at night.
Yeah, it's 11 p.m. at night, and he seems happy as a clam. So
He's figured his shit out. That's good enough.
yeah, whatever he was mad about obviously didn't have to do with you. He was taking it out on you because he's fixed it.
This also, though, means that I'm not obligated to bring it up because if it was a problem, you know, clearly it's not anymore. And we don't have to have a conversation. So honestly, low-key, Becca's just gonna finish what he's doing. I feel like at this point, he's maybe, like, making the kids lunch for tomorrow and planning on going to bed.
Right.
Because it's 11 p.m. at night and Anika just got back from who knows where. I do think he's, like, a little concerned because he just left. Like, he's been gone all day.
But also,
But-
to be fair, like for them, that's not that abnormal.
So true.
They do just
coming back, pacing around and leaving is, like, a little strange, but, like...
But other than that, like being out all day really isn't that different. You
No.
like other than you coming home at the end of the day with the kids, for the most part, you guys kind of come and go as you please. It's not really like a thing. So I mean him being out, like not
Hell,
that
that's
big
the
a deal.
problem. They have nothing to talk about.
Yeah, I know.
As far as Beckett is concerned, there's nothing to talk about.
Yeah, I know. You rolled a -1, brother. Yeah, I know.
Little.
You rolled a
That's the
negative.
worst Yowie.
Would Beckett have left his notes out anywhere?
They might still be. There's a little thing, like a place in the like counter that he tends to leave them, and I think it's maybe sitting on top of the counter, like on top of where that drawer is, not in the drawer. So like maybe.
If they are, then which I guess I'll just say that they are for the sake of it happening. Nico just sort of like walks over to where the notes are, and like if you don't object or anything, I don't really know why you would. He just sort of starts thumbing through them, kind of haphazardly, like.
Yeah, he doesn't. I mean, Beckett does notice that he doesn't say anything, but he does kind of keep an eye on Anika while he's doing it.
Yeah. He doesn't seem to be like doing anything with them. He just seems to be like, you know, thumbing through them and sort of eyeballing what the notes say and then putting them back in order and putting them back. He's kind enough to do that.
That's awesome. Thanks, Anika. I mean, for what it's worth, I don't know if he's gone through them before. I'm going to assume he's seen them before because it's Anika.
Yeah.
They aren't really like personal notes that Beckett has written. These are old notes written by one Dr. Octavia Whitlock.
Yeah.
They're official lab bullshit. They're kind of not very legible. They were clearly like in the middle of like an experiment sort of situation, not like an official compilation. But
I was going to say that you noticed something, but you rolled a -1 on your insight, so you actually don't notice anything at all. And he just seems so chill. He just seems so
you
chill
should
and
let me use that
normal.
15, dog. You should let me use that 15.
Yeah, well, it's been hours. You had to come back. He's different. His body language is different.
Wait, true.
And you actually don't notice him do anything when he puts the notes back down. And I guess without really saying anything, like he wouldn't bring it up either because we cooked the worst yaoi in the world. We actually
Two
cooked
bitches who don't talk to each other about anything important ever. Holy shit.
Yeah, no, see, that's the issue here, right? And I guess he would just like curl up into a ball, like wherever you guys usually sleep.
Just on the couch.
Yeah. And I guess he would just be getting ready for bed because they're not going to talk to each other, so whatever, who gaff? And you didn't notice anything at all.
They're so awful.
There maybe could have been a conversation if you did. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Whatever. Actually, you know what? Whatever. I don't give a fuck. You can notice. You can notice. You can notice. I don't give a fuck. When he put the pages back down, for the sake of the thing, I'm going to say that like your notes are on top of the newer notes. The newer notes are at the bottom, just so this makes sense.
Yeah.
And like as you're sort of finishing up in the kitchen, you notice as he's like putting the notes down for like maybe a second too long, like longer than would be normal. He sort of like thumbs over the place where your mom's signature is. And he seems to be sort of fixated on that for a second before putting it back down and going over to the couch.
I see. I turned slowly to look at Beckett Whitlock. Do you say anything about this?
Please, Beckett Whitlock.
Beckett Whitlock, do you say anything about that?
I mean, I think once he's done, he like once he's done doing the actually important chore that he's doing, and like putting the kids' lunches in the fridge so they can grab it tomorrow before school. He goes back over to the notes that have been, make sure they have been reorganized, at least like briefly, like leafs through it to make sure it's correct, TM. And then he puts them back away in the drawer that they stay in for the most part. And hang on.
Beckett Whitlock, do you say anything about this? He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to. He did need to notice it though.
He did notice. Okay. Well, I think unfortunately we just cooked the worst yaoi ever. Like,
this yaoi is
Worst
fucking
yaoi ever.
is that enough for him to say anything? Like on its own? No, probably not.
Whoa. Please let it be, bro.
But like it probably isn't though.
It probably isn't.
It's like enough for him to take notice of it, but not enough for him to comment on it.
Yeah, it's like enough to put on the back burner to maybe keep for like a different conversation that will maybe happen, but not like I think, I mean, they do unfortunately for a Nico share a bed.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's probably just gonna go back around and go to bed.
Yeah, I think they just go to bed now.
This shit sucks, bro.
This is disgusting.
And this
This is
episode
like
the worst yaoi ever.
Yeah.
This is awful.
Okay, we need to leave.
They don't have this. They don't have the conversation tree unlocked.
Yeah, they both have like 0 in speech. It's kind of a problem. They have to level up their skill tree, but they haven't.
That's fine.
Okay, I guess that's that then. I hope you guys liked it.
No, boo.
This is why I don't
Worst
consume
yaoi.
yaoi content. This is why I stay on that Yuri grind. Yuri would never do this to me.
They're actually
Steph and Riley
disgusting.
would never do this to me.
Tomato, those shit.
Tomato.
Steph and Riley would never do this to me, bro.
Steph
Who
and
would
Riley
never do
would
this.
never
Steph and Riley
do
would
this.
talk to each
Delilah and
other.
Quinn would never do this. Guys, let's go back to Wellspring.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go back to Wellspring where people fucking are normal.
Please. And then we
They
kill
are
them for
Normal
being
and
normal.
dig through.
Where they have conversations about things that are important and not whatever the fuck Beckett and Nico do.
Not whatever the fuck this is.
Which is not do any of that.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
just never talk about anything.
even for this like part, I did write down in my notes like there is a chance that they just won't say anything if he's not like actually prodded for his thoughts, which he probably won't be, and he wasn't.
Because that's how their
So-
relationship fucking
Because
works.
that's how their
They're
relationship
awful.
So, I guess that's that.
Oh, what a shame.
The next day is Saturday. I don't think that
Yay!
you guys have anything to do on Saturday. I don't know if you guys had any particular plans for Saturday. Everything I have written down is for Sunday. But if there's anything that you guys wanted to
Sunday.
do, shut up. Sorry.
Shut up.
Whoa.
If there's anything that you guys wanted to do on your Saturday that isn't the stuff I already have written down and you know what I have written down for you guys to do, then you speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay, nobody does anything on Saturday. That's awesome. You guys all sleep in.
Been a tiring day, man. That
I mean,
Friday
we could
lasted
do
forever.
terrible Yowie round 2. Do you want to do that?
No, we're good.
Yeah.
The only thing, literally the only thing is just Atlas fucking still catching up on homework after he skipped school that one time.
Like I think most of Beckett's day is gonna be awful Yowie round 2, to be honest.
Yeah, it is. It really
So,
is.
if you want to roleplay that, we can do that, but why would you want to do that?
I'm actually so good right now. You know what? I'm actually so good. So we'll move on to Sunday. Honkai Star Rail.
I can't
No,
believe.
you're not allowed to
wait
say
a
his
minute.
name.
Saying his name.
What the
I
fuck?
can't believe. I cannot believe. I just now realized this. We had the longest Friday ever, and the day before that, Thursday, if I remember correctly, that was the fucking Pinklish fight. If I remember correctly, we went from soup boat to longest Friday ever.
Yeah, so you guys like sleep through all of Saturday. It's fine.
Okay.
Sunday comes around.
Sunday.
Nora, you know, it's early in the morning. I'd want to say like maybe 9, which is early for you.
Mhm.
And you know, you're gonna be by yourself today. There's no Kai. And there's
Yeah.
he's not
Yeah.
there. And Willow is out for the day. She had some sort of school thing she had to do, and you were like, school on a Sunday, that's stupid as hell. And she was like, well, I have to do it. And you were like, no, you should stay here. Haha, it's like a joke. But then she was like, no, I have to
Alexander,
go.
come back to
Back
sleep.
to sleep.
I have an early meeting out of town. It's still dark outside. I know.
I know.
I just need to write something down. Why do you write like really outside? Every day.
Oh, I really love this Willow Nora roleplay.
Just Hamilton,
Before
bro.
you know I'm gone.
Come back to sleep. Meetings at dawn.
Holy fuck, bro.
So yeah, she's gone for the day. You have nothing to do. And you know, with everything that's happened between Pinklish and the longest Friday ever, and sort of, you know, losing your best friend,
Mm-hmm.
and having sort of weird situations going on with this other group of people that you wouldn't call friends but are like your coworkers, but like some of them you're starting to think maybe could be your friends, but like you're not there yet. Like that's
Just
weird.
not there yet.
You're not there yet.
There yet. We just like don't know each other like that.
Yeah, you
That's a
don't know
little
each other like that. And you're like, you know, maybe I should see my sister, but this one I need that.
Yeah.
It's early enough in the morning that, you know, it's probably not going to be extremely crowded. So you get on a cute little sweater because
Yeah.
the air is brisk right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, autumn's threatening to break through every day. It's getting colder and colder.
Indeed, indeed.
And I'm curious, for Nora, do you have anything that you're particularly like reflective on this Sunday morning, the day of the Lord?
On this day of rest.
Yeah, on this day of rest.
Well, you know, Nora's just really thinking about all the loss that she's undergone lately. I mean, first her sister dies, and now this guy who is basically like her brother, who she Oh, whoa, what the fuck?
What?
Alu's scrolling. Hang on, sorry.
What?
Oh. I
Oh, that's
see.
not even what I was referring to. I have a Lego piece stuck in my laptop that I didn't notice until now.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's like a bird claw Lego piece. And I didn't even notice it was there until now, and I don't know how I've gone this long without noticing it there. It's like stuck in there. Oh, this is really bothering me now. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try and ignore. No, I can't ignore it. I'm picking at it. Anyways, I'm not bothered. And sorry guys.
Lock back in, lock back in, lock back in.
Okay, I'm just gonna turn my laptop around. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah,
Your
just think
sister
about
died.
yes, that one. Yeah, she did do that. and then you know, this guy who she basically considered family in every way that mattered. I mean, more family than her actual family that's still, you know, alive. Had been lying to her for literally the entire time that they were friends, and lying about a pretty big thing at that. And Wait, does she know that like Ren and Kai are like close?
I think she could probably guess from the way that Ren was getting personal cell phone calls from him.
Oh yeah. That was the thing. That was how that was how she figured out. Sorry guys, it's
Yeah,
really long.
because we
It's
had
been
the
so
worst
long.
ever reveal on the fucking autism episode.
Oh yeah. Thank you for the reminder,
So I
guys. I
think
really
you could probably put two and two together that they're close, but like you
Yeah.
haven't actually like heard about it.
And she does not know what to feel about that. She doesn't even think about it, because if she thinks about it, it's gonna send her into a mindfuck. And Willow is like just so busy. I mean, like she's there, but she's like not there all the time.
You have to get some new Yuri, girl.
You need to get more and new
This
friends.
isn't
girl.
about the Yuri. This is about all the people that Nora just has close relationships with, which is 3 people. And one of them's dead. So she is really just thinking about how she just really feels kind of lonely. She's a bit lonely. That's what she's reflecting on, is her sister gone, her best friend gone, her roommate best friend is barely here because she's like getting an education or whatever, and Nora gave up on that.
Me.
So you know, it's not a great time. She's not doing really great right now. She's really sad. She's really sad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you're sort of thinking about all this misery.
Yeah.
As you walk, you start thinking about like your at-home laptop and stuff, and then you start to realize that there might be a Lego piece stuck in it from a while ago, and you start to kind of tweak out a little bit about that. But like you're already so far into the walk that like you're just like, oh man, I'm gonna have to deal with that when I get back. And you know, your mind's sort of going to different places. So when you arrive at the what is normally a very empty graveyard, you're sort of shocked to notice that someone else is there.
What?
That one was so far away.
I know.
Who's
Getting
at my
a concentration.
graveyard?
A very familiar boy, with silver hair is just standing there, staring at a pair of headstones that are just a few places down from Jade's. Like he's fully just like, you can't see his face. His back is turned to you.
Oh my god.
And he doesn't seem to notice that you've arrived.
Oh my god.
And he's fully just like standing there, stiff and looking down at these two headstones.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, why is my coworker here at my grief place? That's like so uncool.
Sharing is caring, Nora.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, so Nora's standing in like the entrance of the graveyard right now, or is she at her sister's grave?
You're at the entrance to the graveyard. He's pretty close, because like I said, the headstones are only like a couple spots down. They're in the same row.
Oh, that's so awkward. Oh my god, that's so awkward. Oh my god, that's so awkward. Nora is gonna hold her breath and walk over to her sister's gravestone and just try and get what she needs to out of this visit without thinking too much about the fact that her coworker's here. She's gonna try and do that as much as possible, but it's yeah.
Wren, as Nora is walking to the grave, you notice, you turn around, you hear footsteps, you turn around, because yeah, this graveyard's usually fucking empty. You can tell,
wouldn't
even
know
though
that.
this is your... Well, I was about to say,
Sorry.
if you can hang on. Jeez, whatever. You can tell there doesn't get a lot of foot traffic because of the condition of the fucking graveyard. If you let me finish. Anyway. So you sort of turn around quickly and you can see your fucking coworker sort of weirdly, hastily not looking at you and like trying to take a route that avoids you, but it's impossible because you guys are going to basically the same place.
Oh, I broke the Lego piece. Oh no, it's fine. I just broke the puzzle. No, guys, it was the pencil. Sorry, ignore me. Continue.
Yeah, NYNA.
I'm really like annoyed about this. Sorry. Just continue. Ignore me.
I can't ignore you. I kind of need you here with me right now.
Okay, no. I'm here. Just say go and I'll go.
Okay. Ren, he kind of just turns and watches and stares at Nora go by.
Mm-hmm.
And he's
Nora?
Yeah.
he's just
We like
staring.
jump
He's not
scares.
saying anything.
Yeah, I would say, Nora, you're basically like trying to avoid eye contact with him and you think it's going great, and then you like sort of turn and like side eye just to like double check that like he's like still has his back turned to you and he's fully like following you with his eyes, and you're like, oops.
Oops. Nora?
Uh,
Okay. Oh, continue.
No, you go.
Okay, Nora, like, just tries to stare at the grave, and she stares at it for a bit, but it just starts to bother her. Like, she cannot take in her, like, moment of quiet to, like, be with her sister when freaking Wren, freaking shit for brains, is, like, staring daggers into her soul. And now she's like, it's like, man, like, she's kind of envious of Jade getting to be in the grave right now. She doesn't gotta deal with all this awkwardness. Like, what the stink? This seems kind of unfair.
Then wait, make room for me too.
Wait, make it for me too. Let me get in on that. So she just gives up, and she, although very against what she would want to do, turns very awkwardly and like head kind of shaking to look at Wren.
So scary. Okay, you guys are looking at each other.
Nora?
Prolonged eye contact. Prolonged eye contact.
Nora, you know that thing where you're like, where you do kind of like an awkward smile and you make your lips like kind of skinny?
Mm-hmm.
She does that while also like raising up her hand very, very awkwardly as an attempt to wave, kind of like, hey there. She doesn't say hey there, but it's like, it's giving that whole, like,
Yeah.
that vibe, yeah, of like, hey,
Hey, man.
hey man. So she does that, well, and while she does that, she looks away from him, but then also looks back at him, as a means of trying to, because the eye contact is really awkward right now.
He like stares for a second more, and then fucking finally he starts speaking like, hey, didn't think I'd run into anyone here.
Nora kind of sighs and looks back at the grave and goes, "No, can't say I was expecting to run into anyone here either, much less someone I guess I kind of recognize."
Yeah.
"Yup," says
Mhm.
Nora.
Yeah.
So,
So what are you here for? Sorry, that's fucking stupid. You're in front of a grave.
yeah, and you're standing in between two?
Mm-hmm. He just
Damn.
nods.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nora, it's kind of awkward silence for a bit, and she goes, I've been coming here for a while. I've been here a lot. I've never seen all that many people, much less you here before.
No, it's my first time coming here. And he's holding a
Oh,
letter, and the graves are very disheveled and very clear no one ever comes to them.
Yeah.
And they're overgrown and everything.
They're overgrown.
And he's
Like,
holding a
to the
couple
point.
dandelions he picked off the ground.
Oh, that's
oh my god.
Um, Nora, I would say that, like, even they're so disheveled that, like, from your angle, even though you're pretty close, you can't even really read what's on them. They sort of just look like two stones. The words
Okay.
are kind of illegible because it's been so overgrown.
Would Nora have noticed those graves before, or like, do they stand
Yeah.
out in any way?
I don't think they stand out in any way. They're just two headstones. They don't have anything
Okay.
special on them. So, like,
Okay.
you know that they're there, but you wouldn't have ever paid attention to them.
Mm.
Unless you got particularly bored and wrote down every single person in that row's name, but I
No,
don't think Nora would
no,
ever
I
do
don't.
that.
I don't think Nora gave a fuck that much. um. Um. Oh, first time, huh? It doesn't look like it was a recent loss, if you don't mind me saying. And then she gestures towards the overgrown headstones.
It really wasn't. It was like, and he's looking at both of his hands and he's like counting. Just about 10 years ago now.
Oh, damn. Again, says Nora.
Oh my goodness, Nora.
So, who were they again? If you don't mind me asking,
Parents.
you don't need to answer that if you don't want to.
Parents. He interrupts you halfway. He just goes, parents.
Parents. Yeah. Good relationship.
Yeah.
I see.
Yours?
She gestures towards, kind of with her head, and goes, sister. Twin, actually.
Oh. Yikes.
Yeah.
Ren, like, he moves to sit down between the two graves, and he just sits there, and he puts the flowers in front of him. I don't really know what to do.
Nora kind of earnestly looks at Ren for like the first time without her kind of being all awkward about it, and is like, to what do you mean? You like how to grieve? What to do in general? I don't.
I don't know. I didn't think I'd find them.
Nora kind of like takes that in for a bit and is like, she takes it in for a moment and is like, well, I guess what more is there to do than just be glad you're finally reunited in the only way you can be. You know? This is all we've got, man.
Weird as fuck that we ended up in the same row.
Yeah. Weird as fuck is a mild way of putting it. And she kind of like chuckles to herself a little bit when she says that.
How long ago was yours? I wonder if it's got anything to do with time.
God, like... Okay, out of character for a second. A year ago, was it?
No,
think-
like 3.
3?
Well, because you and Kai were friends. I was under the assumption you guys were friends for nearly 2 years.
Hold on, wait, let me look at my timeline, because I do have a timeline for it.
Yeah,
My
go look at
assumption
your
was that you
timeline,
guys were
Eleanor.
friends for longer than a year.
Nora, because Nora became friends with Kai before Jade died.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nina, you can't just keep dropping this on me. What?
This was something that was...
It's in the doc, bro. It's in the doc.
Yeah, this was something even I knew.
No, I was under the assumption that she met him after she was fucking off.
No. Okay,
This was
let's
said
see.
in the big breakup argument, wasn't it?
Was it?
If it was, I don't remember.
I swear to God it was.
Okay, tragedy befalls Jade. Okay, so Jade died when Nora was 16, and I believe she's 17 now. So yeah, it would have been about a year. Yeah, her 17th birthday, I think, was the one that she had without Willow.
You mean Jade?
So it would have been like about a year-ish. Okay.
Well, over a year.
Yeah. Okay. Banger. Okay, back into roleplay mode. She looks at Ren and is sorry.
Where's the guacamole?
Oh, I ate it. I didn't know you were gonna eat it. It's been in the fridge for so long.
Where's the guacamole?
It looked like it was getting bad, that's why I ate it. But like a little bit, like it was browning a bit. So then I ate it because it. Yeah. I'm sorry.
You shared it with me.
Shut the fuck up, Jay. Okay.
Yeah, we all
Okay.
actually ate it. Nina's
Yeah.
just taking the fall for us, but like we ate it.
Okay, well she left.
Aw.
Shit.
Well, how will she know the truth?
Well, sorry. I mean, I tried, Nina, to tell her the truth, but she left.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, guys. But yeah. Sorry. Okay. Okay, lock in. Okay, I'm locked in. Okay, so she looks to Ren and again gestures her head towards Grave and is like, bit over a year.
So that's pretty recent.
Feels like it. But it also feels like it was forever ago. Like, it happened yesterday. And it's like it was a different lifetime ago. I don't know. Anyways,
No, it's fine.
sorry.
I understand.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think about them a lot? I only ask because I think
Every
about
day. I
Yep.
think about how my life could have been so much better, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. You can use that. Sorry. Guys, the avocado, the guacamole matters in this house. We take very seriously. Anyways, what was I saying?
I was saying, and now I
Oh, you were
forgot.
saying.
Oh, your life could have been so much better.
Oh.
Yeah. Probably wouldn't have been like this. And he kind of like waves at the shitty little dandelion bouquet he made and he puts it down. Can't even get real fucking flowers, man.
Jade? I mean, sorry, whoa. Nora, there's some flowers that are like kinda, they're not like fully dead, but they're like a bit brown at the top, but they're from like the last time she came here. She takes like 2 flowers, walks over to Ren and like awkwardly like hands them over to him.
He very hesitantly takes the flowers. And he
Nora,
just looks at Nora.
oh, continue.
Just confused a bit.
Nora kind of like brushes it off and is like, I mean, with how much I'm here and you know, other people here, I guess, she's got enough. She can spare a few. And then she kind of chuckles and go, not like she's gonna notice anyway, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Thanks. And he freezes each of the flowers individually and puts them on the grave. Just right at the top of both of them.
All right. They're there.
They look like they're standing because of how he froze them.
I see. Makeshift vase, perhaps.
Can I read the names on these gravestones?
Yeah, now that you've gotten closer, you're able to kind of make them out.
Mhm.
I have them. One.
You have the gravestones?
Yeah, I have the gravestones.
Oh my god, wow. You have the
Okay.
real gravestones.
One of them reads Dove Harlow, and one of them reads Robin Corbin.
Robin Corbin and Dove Harlow. Some names.
So many birds.
So many birds.
Wait until you hear about Uncle
Rob-
Finch.
Fucking Uncle Finch. And I know at this point that his name is Wren, right?
Do you?
I think
Do
it was
I?
said.
You do,
Has it-
you do. Everybody's been name dropped.
Yeah, Nora was
Everyone-
the last to be name dropped.
Oh, I thought, okay, yeah, that's fine. Guys, I don't know my own campaign. Yeah, that's
Ren
chill.
got name dropped
yeah.
at the sandwich scene.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, he did. Okay, yeah. You know, Ren.
Nora looks at the graves and is like, guys are real big on birds, huh?
Oh, ha. It's a family tradition or whatever. There's also
No-
birds
Nora-
on the gravestones.
Yeah. Nora kind of is like, I'm gonna regret telling him this. She considers for a moment of like, should I tell him my last name is Nightingale? But then she thinks about it and is like, maybe she doesn't want to do the last name reveal just yet. But she does kind of give off a bit of a detail of, yeah, my name's got a bird in it somewhere too.
I mean, like, okay, to be fair, Jade's grave is not disheveled and disgusting. Like, Ren can just read it.
That's true,
He
that's
just
true.
leans back and reads it and he goes, oh, your last name. think
Yep.
they put all the people with bird stuff in their names in a single row?
Maybe, man. I don't know how they do this grave organization shit.
I'm ending up here next.
It like really should be by last name, but
It really. I
But it's by bird.
mean,
like unless they had specific
sometimes.
segments, because like you can buy specific segments to say like for like family like grave sites and stuff, but like I feel like if it's individual graves in the way that at the very least that WREN would have done it, like that family, like those graves would have been set. They're
Yeah.
probably just by name. At least, or again, they would have been for at least WREN.
They're laid together. So presumably there was some amount of care that went into it. Not like a ton, but at least with choosing a location for them to, because if they didn't, they wouldn't have been put together. They don't have the same last name.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Anyway.
Crazy.
Do you think that they put all the bird names in a single row?
Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't fucking care.
He says that to Nora. He's saying that to her.
Oh.
Yeah, bitch. This ain't about you. Get out of here. This is our bonding moment.
Sorry.
Get the fuck out.
God. Okay, lock it.
Kill myself. Jesus Christ.
No, don't kill yourself. We need a Nico for the campaign, bro.
We have a little fun here.
We have a little fun here. We like to do a little laughs and giggles. Yeah, she kind of shrugs her shoulders and chuckles and goes, honestly, fucking maybe. Maybe we'll be the next ones here. I don't know how to continue this.
I don't think they know either.
They don't know how to continue this either.
He kind of laughs at that one a little bit. Well, family's got to stick together, and if mine's right here and yours right there.
Yeah, I don't think my family knows too much about sticking together.
Oh. I don't think mine does either, considering where they are right now compared to me.
Yeah, there might be a little bit of distance between you guys, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'd say like 6 feet.
Yeah, like about 6 feet, yeah.
Oh my god.
Fucking emo-ass bitches and their dark sense of humor. Like, guys, okay, we get it. You're sad and depressed, get over it.
It's been long enough.
It's been long enough, okay? Everyone knows that by the time it's been 6 months, you can stop grieving.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how grief works.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah. But, yeah, so, Nora just kind of goes, well, I'm gonna head back. I think I've had enough graveyard time for one day.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
Well, see you tomorrow, man. Sorry about your family. And then she walks off before he can, like, answer to that.
Bro saw
Damn.
this interaction and immediately ended this interaction.
Much else did. I figured, we got them to do a bit of bonding. I couldn't find any natural way for it to continue, so Nora... I mean, if Ren wants to stop her, he is more than free to get a last word in.
He's not gonna do anything. He's gonna sit there and he's gonna start crying while she walks away.
Man, this Yuri sucks.
Yeah, I want a fucking refund. You said the Yuri would be better.
Guys, this isn't the Yuri, okay? Guys, this isn't the Yuri.
It isn't?
Where's the Yuri? Where's the
No, how
Yuri?
can there be Yuri when you're doing Yaoi with Kai? This is not the Yuri.
Cheat on him!
Well, that's up between you, guy, bro.
Wait, that's
The chair!
crazy.
Imagine that would be a crazy plotline. Kai and Nora fight over Ren?
That would be
Ren?
terrible. Let's not think about this more than we have to. Which is
That
0. We don't have to think about this.
Yeah. Oh, fuck
The one person...
Deltarune prophecy tableau.
You
will
think-
walk from the chair.
You think it would never happen? A gay man and a lesbian, but in come the gender ambiguous bitch.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the he, they gender ambiguous character. Guys, this is not happening. That would be actually insane.
No, it should though.
No, but that would be insane. Crazy enemies to lovers arc? Absolutely
Yeah, but have
batshit
you-
insane.
But have you considered it would be fucking awesome?
But
Let's-
consider
Which AU could we possibly have that happen for?
This
Dude, this
one.
is-
The real
this
one.
This is gonna be some my life the summer I turned pretty type shit, but instead the two the two brothers are a lesbian and a gay man. And they're like pseudo family. They're like, guys, we could tell the most messed up story. It would be like the summer I turned pretty, but somehow even more fucked up.
No, we should.
So the CW
I don't
verse?
know. Guys, I've never been a love triangle person. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Who's Conrad? Who's Jeremiah? Oh, honestly,
The
Nora
worst one
would
is
be
obviously-
Conrad.
It's
No,
so
is that the
funny
worst
that
one
you
or the
like
better
actually
one?
have the context to put this together, Dinah.
Yeah, I recognize the name, and then past that, I have no idea what the fuck you're saying. I'll
Is
be
that the
real.
good brother or
Nora?
the bad brother? Because I was just supposed to say Kai should be the bad one, which I think is the younger one.
It depends on what you define as the bad brother. But based off of their characters, like the way there are, like Nora would be Conrad, the brooding guy, and then Kai would be like Jeremiah, who is like the golden retriever type guy.
What is the summer I turned pretty, might I ask?
Don't even worry about it, man. It's the worst
Don't
show
worry
on the
about it at all.
planet.
It's a show? I thought it was a movie.
It's a show. And now they're gonna make a movie because they decided 3 seasons of suffering wasn't enough.
That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, freaking bitch stole my wife, but we don't even need, that's a whole other thing. We can talk about that after the session. What was I but yeah, but if Nora's Conrad, that would unfortunately make Nora endgame. Anyways,
Nora-
guys, this is insane. We're not doing this because it would be too insane. It's too insane for me to handle. It's too much. It's too much.
But we could.
Guys,
We could
Guys,
go
it
into
would-
in-depth discussion about this.
the world would explode. I would explode.
You know, this isn't how I expected this session to go. But, you know, sometimes conversations happen.
Guys,
fine.
guys, please don't make me roleplay Nora Wren romance. Please, 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 please. I'll do anything. Please,
It's okay.
please.
Ren would have a good time with Nora, so his pronouns would be she, her.
She, her, when I'm feeling good, he, they, when I'm feeling bad. See, the pronouns aren't the issue, my brother.
Yeah, the issue is that it's Ren.
Yes! Yeah. The issue is the person in question. The pronouns are not the issue. Oh my god, Almedia City, if it was fucked up and evil. I'm gonna give myself a headache.
Okay, well, you're going back home, I guess.
I'm going back home because I can't really stand there and continue mourning my sister because, you know, it's kind of like, oh, but also I can't really
say
stand.
something fucking crazy, but then you ran away like a pussy little bitch.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. A girl.
I was gonna ask, when can you get your little fuck out of my tunnel, but I guess not.
Okay,
You could yell it. We could backtrack a bit if you want.
Are we allowed to do that?
You're allowed. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, DM don't give a fuck.
We
Okay,
go
let's
back in
backtrack. Okay, let's backtrack before in time and before we had this.
Go back in time. Okay, before Nora runs away, you see that Nora's maybe getting ready to leave, and you have to spring something on her now.
Hey, wait. Wait.
What?
When are you gonna make up with Kai? He's been taking over my entire fucking house.
Oh, is that where he ran off to?
Yeah.
Where do you even live, man? Or do I even want to know?
So do you know like that one like abandoned bridge in the park?
Vaguely, yeah. I think I've passed by it before.
There's like underneath it.
Yeah.
There's this like tunnel thing. It goes pretty far, and I just kind of stay in there.
It in there, the tunnel, you mean?
Yeah.
You live inside the tunnel. Not near the tunnel, inside the tunnel.
I don't know how to say this, but I can't exactly get a house.
Damn, and I thought I was poor.
And it's
mocking
nice.
you.
It's nice, but it's not big enough for 2 people.
So you and Kai are living in a tunnel.
Yeah. That's what I just said, and I want you to make up with him so we can get the fuck out of there.
Of the tunnel, yes. You'd think having a whole house to himself would be enough, but no, he had to fuck off and run away to a tunnel. Anyways, look, man, that whole situation.
He's just been a sad, like, kicked puppy for the past few days. I come home and he's just on the couch. Melting, being sad and wailing and whatever.
No, Myra, I don't know how to gum of food. I don't know how to remove of clothes. No, I don't know how to remove gum off of clothes. You just gotta scrape at it. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Did you take out the wash the downstairs?
No, I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about also.
The pots wash thingy, the sponge?
Oh yeah, Abigail was here and she wanted to clean a dish with the sponge, so you can put it back down if you want.
Fine.
Okay.
Do you use that one?
I just use whatever's there.
Okay. If you want, you can just use that one then.
Okay.
Yay. Because I don't like the blue thingy with chicken and eggs.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill myself.
Okay, calm down. Calm down. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, there we go.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay. You were on a rant. He's a kick puppy, melting on the couch.
And wailing or whatever. And it's just getting
Yeah.
fucking annoying at this point.
Nora kind of like smirks a bit at the kicked puppy comment. But then she like reins it back in and then like gets serious and again is like, look man, like that whole situation is a bit complicated at the moment, and it's, can I just say, it is so weird that you guys know each other and are like close. I mean, that whole thing is just, I let's not even, anyways, but look, I just,
He took over my bed the other night. Please, do something to get him out of my place.
look man, if Kai wants to fuck off in a tunnel, he can fuck off in a tunnel. That's not any of my business. But like, look man, outside of her, and then she kind of gestures back to the grave. He was all I had, and I can't just immediately get over the fact that he lied to me for a really long time. I'm sorry. I know you want your tunnel to yourself, but as long as Kai's avoiding me and I'm avoiding Kai, then fuck man, I guess you're co-tunneling together or whatever you fucking call it. I don't know.
Maybe he lied to you because you'd react exactly like this.
Damn. Okay, you're getting feisty. Okay.
Nora like side eyes Ren and is like, okay, well, sorry. Oh god, this isn't gonna get into. Fuck, we're gonna just GURNOOR, we have to be careful to not undo all the progress we made. Okay. Okay. She kind of
he doesn't even
side-eyed.
like fully mean that, by the way. He just kind of says that.
Nora like rolls her eyes and is like, look man, maybe he was right, but about how I would react, but it doesn't make it better, and it doesn't change what happened, and it doesn't change the fact that I don't know how to get over what either of you do for work. Yeah. It's a lot to take in. It's gonna take some time, I guess.
Okay, well, like, hurry up with the time then.
Nora rolls her eyes again and says, well, aside from him being a kicked puppy, how's he doing?
He's fine. Has not blown up the tunnel yet, thankfully.
You know, that's the most surprising thing to me, if anything.
Just jinx it.
Has he set it on fire at all?
Not yet.
Okay, well, if you've got anything you really like, just keep it away from him.
It's kind of all my belongings. I don't have much.
Well, keep it all away from him, or at least at the very least. I mean, I don't know how you do.
I don't have anywhere else to go. I can't do that if he won't leave.
Nora goes, look, dog, I don't fucking know. I don't know how you cook, if you do it like over a little campfire or something, but just keep him away from the campfire. Huh?
I microwave things like eggs.
How do you what? What? Okay. You know what? I'm not even gonna ask about that because that is a whole thing. How do you have a microwave inside of a tunnel? What?
Generator.
Okay. Well, what I mean to say, keep him away from the microwave because he set mine on fire once.
Noted.
And once is an
Ren gets a
understatement. It
message
was
that says, "I
multiple.
set your tunnel on fire."
And then as that
Right now.
happens, Nora continues, well, I mean, it wasn't once, it was multiple times, and also our stove and our kettle and really anything that produces electricity he has somehow managed to set on fire. I think he once set our toilet on fire. I don't know how he managed that. But, you know, just
Oh my fucking god.
be wary of him.
Wait a minute. Where's their bathroom?
Is it like a hole in the ground?
Just go in
Did
the
they ever-
woods.
We go in the fucking lake.
It's the woods.
I had a feeling that would come up since you mentioned toilet.
I was like, wait a minute. Hang on a second.
Don't.
Hang on a second.
I
They
hate to break
don't.
it to you, but Ren gets up and he goes to the Heart's headquarters and he gets entirely ready there.
He doesn't piss or shit any other time?
Well, the pissing and shitting can be done in the woods.
Every time that he goes on a mission, he's like, oh guys, we're near a restaurant. Give me a second. They got actual toilets here. This is like the height of luxury. Oh, I think bro went nauseous. Oh no, they're back.
No, that's just wretched. I didn't have anything else to say. It's just wretched. I don't like that. I haven't thought about it until right now.
Shits in the woods, but then someone else one time went, okay, but what about him showering? Is he just stinky all the time? I went, no, he does that when he gets to work.
Oh my god.
The height of luxury, guys.
Oh my god. Okay. Whatever. Okay, keep going. Whatever. Not my business.
Where even were we, dog?
Nora said set the toilet on fire.
Oh yeah, Laura said, yeah, the toilet on fire thing.
How the fuck did... You know what? If anyone could do that, it would be him.
It would be him. Yeah.
Do you know he wants to set me on fire?
I'm not even surprised. He set my hair on fire once by accident.
Oh no, he did it on purpose to me.
Oh, huh.
I think bro liked that one.
What? Okay. You know what? I'm not even gonna ask.
It was like 2 years ago or something.
Whoa, 2 years ago. You guys have known each other for a while.
No, it was just like when we met.
What? You know, nope, never mind. Not asking questions.
Yeah, he set me on fire when we met.
Right when you met, huh? We met
Or like a day
doing
or two
graffiti.
After That's a much better story than
Yeah.
I met him and tried to set me on fire. And succeeded.
Nora is kind of like... She's almost like... She's kind of like, what is happening? She like kind of just fully like laughs to herself because she like does not know how to like take in this information. Jeez, graffiti artist by day, arsonist by night. What can he do?
Cook, apparently.
God, isn't that the truth? He did once try to make food and it was just ashes. It was charcoal.
Oh, that reminds me. I needed to throw out the portable stove that he brought.
Oh, keep him away from that if you value any small part of your life.
Sorry for interrupting your morning, by the way.
No worries. I mean, I kind of interrupted yours as well.
It wasn't really morning, it was more of just sitting here and zoning out.
I mean, if that's not morning, I don't know what is.
Fair enough.
And Nora kind of nods. Out of roleplay, is there anything else we want to do with them, or?
I don't think so.
Okay, Nora's gonna take off then. Nora's gonna go. We're gonna go. I'm not gonna roleplay it all out again because we already did it, but Nora's gonna head off.
Bye, Nora. That was me.
Bye, Nora.
Bye, Nora.
Bye, Nora.
Bye, Nora.
Bye, Nora.
Bye, Nora.
All right, Ren, you're alone now.
Start crying.
Start crying.
Cue tears.
But yeah, he's alone now. Figuratively
You do
and
it.
literally.
You start.
And then after
You sure do be crying.
After a bit, he gets up and he walks away.
All right. Well, that's that, I think.
Wow.
The
We're
graveyard scene
shit.
that was never gonna make them friends, but get them 1% closer in that direction that we have been talking about for months.
They
June.
got to bond over their hatred of the wretched orange one. It's fine.
Guys, I got the Lego piece out!
Yeah.
Good job, NYNA.
Yay!
NYNA, I'm
How
so
you-
proud of you.
The entire time I was using my pencil to get it out, and it wasn't working. I now have pencil markings on my laptop, but I just shook my laptop and it finally came out. I can rest easy because that was bothering me. I'm a new woman, guys.
Maybe that Lego piece is like this scene.
Yes, that Lego piece was this scene. Amen.
Yeah. Okay, sick. Jay!
Hi. W is the yellow one. Yeah.
All right. I mean, you and Marina had arranged that you guys were gonna go shopping together sometime during the weekend. It's now Sunday. Where would you arrange for her to get you?
If I remember correctly, it was it at front of the school?
Might have been.
Because he doesn't want them to see his house.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, definitely. He woke up extra early, made sure everything at home was, you know, all sorted out before he heads out. He puts on his nicest outfit, a black t-shirt and pants, and
Sensor core.
Spencer core, and he heads out towards the school. He's wearing socks and shoes, unlike another one.
The other one. The wretched other one.
The wretched other one. And he's
All right.
waiting at the front of the school. He sent Marina a text message because I remembered they do have each other's numbers.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah. So he's like, he sent a first text, that was on my way, autocorrected, followed up, however much time it takes for him to get from his apartment to the school. with a "here!" exclamation point. He's excited about this one. Somewhat.
Cute. All right, yeah. Eventually, she would hashtag pull up. And by she would pull up, I mean Marcus would pull up, and she would be in the passenger seat. They unlock the door for you to hop on in.
Alright, he hops on in. He smiles and waves first.
She does not have a driver's license, just a side note.
Neither does he.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. They're both designated passenger princess. That's awesome.
Yeah. Thanks, Marcus. Thanks for saving us, Marcus.
Thanks, Marcus. Oh my god, hi Atlas! And she like turns around in the seat, similar to how she did before. Last time you were put in the position of being in their vehicle. Marcus just sort of nods at you.
He nods back. He has a small smile on his face. He's like, he does like a very awkward little wave where it's like there's barely any movement in his hand, but it's still like, you know, it's an attempt. It's a noble attempt. Hey, been a second, I guess.
Yeah, like a day.
Yeah, like a day.
Me and Marcus were talking, and since we're gonna be going to the mall, we were just wondering, like, we wanted to double check that you didn't have any other friends that you wanted to bring with you. Like, it's totally cool if you don't, but but we were just double checking that like there wasn't anybody else that wanted to come.
I mean, not that I can think of, no. He pointedly does not bring up the fact that he doesn't have anybody else he considers friends. I mean, the only people I could think of are just some coworkers, and I don't even think they're that big on shopping, ignoring the time that, you know, Nora went with Willow to the world's most expensive mall.
The world's most expensive mall. No, that's just a normal mall. That's just how it is. Everything's $200.
No. See, now you guys understand Atlas.
No, for sure. She's that's so funny. Bringing up your coworkers, like, oh, I have some coworkers. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so we're gonna stop at the mall first. We have to pick up a couple supplies. I had a couple orders put in. And then we're just gonna go dress shopping for a little bit.
Oh, yeah, sure. And it's for the not Halloween, sorry, I did not say that. It's for the holiday. What the fuck day? Hollywood. It's Hollywood
holiday.
themed, right? Holiday.
It's holiday themed.
Holiday themed. My favorite holiday. Oh my. I'm gonna
My
kill myself.
favorite holiday is 9/11.
My favorite holiday. Oh, that's cool.
Okay, anyway.
Anyways. They hit the fucking Pentagon.
All right, Marcus, hit the second tower.
Wait, if it's the trapezoid, can they hit 3 towers?
They get rid of one of the points on the Pentagon and make a different tower.
Alright, Marcus, now hit the fucking Pentagon.
Okay.
Anyways.
What did you even say?
What did? Oh, he was just like verifying that it was Hollywood themed, because he doesn't know what that's supposed to look like.
Right. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it's more of like a vague theme. sort of just like, you know, movie props, sort of like okay, so I got these banners made and they have like the Hollywood sign. And so what I was thinking is that we would go into this shop that does like custom neon signs and we would get a custom neon sign that's just like the Hollywood sign and we could put it up.
We could, I mean, would we have enough space for it? How big are you thinking of going?
Well, I mean, probably like at least 1/5 the scale. That's huge, by the way. That's massive. Sidebar: 1/5 the scale is massive.
Uh,
The
let's,
banner basically takes up the entire wall, so I think the sign would have to as well.
maybe we should, bookmark that for now.
You're right.
And
We
then
do already have the banner, so maybe the lights would be too much, but I just think it would be kind of fun.
it could, does the banner have to be, is it required, or could it be swapped out with, because I feel like if we're gonna have one, it should be one or the other.
Well, I was like, the banner is gonna go behind, and then we'd put the lights like in front of it, so then it's kind of like popping out.
Let's bookmark this thought for later. Let's try looking at some, just see how much all of the, you know, uniforms, everything else, is going to cost before we go to that.
Yeah, well, I already had the banner made. We do have to go pick that up. And I know that you're like really big on doing books and stuff. I just want you to know that like because it was so big that it was like $800.
Oh. He like visibly blue screens when she says that. I think 800.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm putting it on the company credit card.
Oh.
Yeah, because I was talking to my manager and I was like, you know, I need to get a new dress for this upcoming like thing. And she was like, well, why don't you reuse one of your old dresses? Like, well, I can't reuse one of my old dresses because all of them are moth themed. Like, it's gonna be so obvious. So I can't. And she was like, okay, well, you could go buy yourself a new dress. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go buy myself a new dress. So I basically got permission to put everything on the card.
Yeah, no, that logic checks out.
Let's. Okay. Oh.
It's fine. Like, typically the dresses that I buy would probably be like quadruple the price of this banner anyway. So as long as I get like a lower end dress and we get a couple like lower end decorations, like the prices will all match up. It'll be fine.
Oh, okay. Okay, so what all? He's going to try his best to ignore that. So what all are we looking to get for this thing aside from outfits? That we'll have to take into account. I definitely don't. I mean, after the $800 sign, I think that idea is really good, but I think we could probably find maybe, like, if you're really intent on doing that, maybe a cheaper alternative.
Well, I already paid for
Or
the banner, so the banner's already done.
right. So we're definitely okay. He's like Holy fuck. Holy fuck, Marina. Holy shit.
Oh my god, bro.
Okay, and how much, like, what's our budget? How?
Well, I mean, I don't really think that we really had one.
Did the school board mention anything about?
Well, I'm paying for most of this out of pocket anyway, so I'm just gonna like tell them that it was like really cheap and they're not gonna question it, really. So I don't think that they really, I mean, they had a budget in mind, but I think our banner already blew through the entire budget.
Oh, okay. So the banner was 800.
Yeah, I think the budget that they said that we had to stay between was like $500, but that's like not even enough for a banner.
Okay. Okay, and
Marina,
you
you're so cool.
and you need a dress, right?
Yeah, I need a dress, and you and Marcus. Marcus, whoa, that's a
Whoa.
different guy. That's a different guy.
Uncle Marcus, you say?
Uncle Marcus, you say? Not Uncle Marcus. That's not his name. He's not the uncle. Only Spencer's uncle.
How? Okay.
Anyway, and you and Marcus have to get suits. So, you know, somewhere in
Okay.
there.
And how much would like a lower end dress be for you? Like 20, 30?
$20? 20? Like 20,000?
No, like
Oh.
$20.
What? Oh my goodness. She starts like laughing. Oh my goodness, Alice, that's so funny. No. Like, I don't know,
40?
I don't know. I think after getting this, and she flashes the company credit card. The lowest I've ever spent on a dress would probably be like $1,000.
Atlas's eyes widen and he looks like he's about to fucking fall over and faint, like Victorian woman style.
Though to be fair, a lot of that is because I buy it. Like I make my own dresses, and like buying all the material and textiles like gets really, really, really expensive. So like, and also you have to take into cost labor costs and the machine and the thread and all the little gems and stuff. Like it's very costly. But like if I were to buy one from someone else, they have their own fees, so I don't really know.
Okay. Uh, uh, so okay. So you make your own dresses and you buy the material. Do you have any leftover material you could use?
Well, yeah, but not for dresses. I can't use the same material twice.
Why? 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 Why not?
Because oh my goodness, it's like every dress I make has to be unique, and if I use the same material, then they're gonna look the same. I keep the
Oh,
material and I use it for like bags, like accompanying bags and purses and other little things. But I mean, not really for the dress. Once you make one dress, like it's done.
he tries to make eye contact with Marcus through the fucking rearview mirror, desperately begging for help.
He's like not paying attention. He's happily like just listening to music. This is all normal. Like the radio's on faintly. His arms at the window. The window's down.
He's in his fucking lane, bro. Holy shit.
He's unbothered in his lane.
Okay. We can probably work with this. Okay, $800 on the and it was just the banner?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think maybe you could stick to maximum of 800 for this dress? Or the materials?
She sort of like squints a little bit and she thinks about it. I can try, but I don't know. We'll have to see when we get there what their prices are like. I haven't been there in a really long time.
Where are we going? He asked like he's gonna fucking know.
Well, there's this cute boutique that's around the corner from the mall that we have to go to after we go to the mall to get all the supplies.
Ah, right. Okay.
And our outfits aren't really our outfits are like a separate budget from like the supplies budget. Like it's not included because the supplies are for like everybody, but the dresses and stuff and the suits are just for us. So like they should be separate.
Okay. I sure. Okay. Okay, yeah, I guess that can work. So
You guys are like pulling into the mall parking lot right now.
he's trying to figure out, so there's already 800 in the supplies.
Yeah. And I was thinking like that was sort of the big thing if we're not doing the neon sign. So like the rest of it would probably just be another 800. So really like not that much, all things considered. Like last year, Atlas, oh my goodness, you don't even want to know. Actually, judging from your expression, I really think you don't want to know.
He really does not want to know. Could we maybe like thrift for some of the little props, or is there like maybe a somewhere we could go, like it might be on the cheaper end to make up for the 800?
Her eyes widen. Thrift?
Yeah. He's scared. A little. He's scared right now. He's like quaking in his fucking boots, bro.
I'm so fucking scared right now.
I'm so fucking scared right now, bro.
Atlas, no, we can't thrift. That's all secondhand stuff.
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, not inherently, but for our dance, yeah.
I mean,
We want the best quality that we can get.
I mean, if it's something small, maybe people won't notice.
Atlas, they notice every detail. Her eyes are like, you know, like the anime eyes where they're like crazy.
Yeah.
You know the anime ads when they're like crazy? Yeah.
Yeah.
They notice every detail, Atlas. We can't skim out on any detail. It has to be perfect.
Okay.
I'm so fucking scared.
I'm so fucking scared. He looks towards the camera. He looks to the audience. He's like shaking. He's sweat rolling down his face. Okay. You know what? Let's when we get to the places that you're thinking of, let's look at the prices and then we'll talk about it. I just want to see what I'm working with.
Yeah, okay. She unlocks the door.
Escapes, bro. Oh, holy fuck. $800 for a banner, Maria. Holy shit, bro.
Holy fuck, that's pretty awesome. Okay. She unlocks the door, you guys get out. Marcus locks it. You guys are good. And I think Marcus is now like actually paying attention to the conversation. He looks over at you like sweating and shaking.
Atlas feels dread if he's scared, bro. No, this can't be a regular occurrence, right? There's no way.
Yeah, Marcus looks like puzzled.
Okay, we got this.
Yeah, we do. It's just decorations.
Starts walking towards the fucking mall, bro.
What?
He starts walking towards the fucking mall, bro.
Marcus like grabs him before his face hits the wall.
Oh my fucking god, bro.
What? Are you okay?
He's just like muttering to himself like $800 on just a banner. Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, actually it was a pretty good deal. For the size. Wait till you see it. It's good.
He turns to look back at Marcus, fucking horrified, bro. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. How big is this fucking banner, bro?
He has no safety here.
There's no such thing as safety. Oh my god. Gulp. Holy shit. He's just, he's just blue screening right now. But he's walking. He's walking with the others.
Alright. In the mall, you get to what's seemingly like some kind of weird knick-knack store. It has a bunch of just random shit that you don't really know where you would find it in a regular store. Like they have a life-sized parrot puppet at the front, just like sitting there, and it's like just a bunch of random props and sort of party supplies that's intermixed with like other sort of just random bullshit. The vibe is really hard to explain. It's like a party city on steroids, pretty much. An upscaled party city on steroids.
Interesting.
Yeah. So you guys walk in here. Marina immediately sees the puppet. immediately.
Okay.
Oh my god, he's so cute! What if he was like our little mascot and he flew around the dance and he was like, oh my goodness, Alice, can't you just see it?
It's a cool idea, but how does this go back to Hollywood?
She thinks for a second. Well, like in movies, they have like puppets and animatronics, and this is kind of like that. Well, it's a puppet, I guess.
Maybe we should stick more on theme, and if we can think of any specific references we want to do, we can try and come back here.
Oh my goodness, you guys keep walking into the store. And like you guys do find like a couple of things, like just sort of like because it is like half party supplies, and apparently Hollywood is a popular enough theme as vague as it is. There's like black napkins with little stars on them, cups and plates and little things like that. You're able to pick up pretty easily. And you have to keep dragging Marina away from a bunch of shit. Until at the back of the store, there's, and this is gonna sound insane, half of a car.
What?
There's a car that is seemingly been cut in half, so only the rear half of the of like this red convertible is being hoisted up, and it's in the back corner of the store. And you look at Marina, and you look back at the car, and then you go to turn and look back at Marina, but she's already running for the car.
Oh, hold on,
Oh my goodness, Atlas, this would be so perfect!
Okay, but we have to. Do you remember what we've been asking ourselves? If is it on theme?
Yeah, it's on theme. All of our little Hollywood things have little convertibles on them because it's all that these people drive. And she is right.
I mean, I can't argue there.
And we could set it up, and we could keep the door open, and we could set it up behind the Hollywood sign, and it could be a photo op, and we could have cameras, and we could have lights. Oh my goodness, Atlas is all coming together.
he thinks about this. What? So they found like a bunch of like little things, like napkins, like necessities, right?
And like other sort of just general party supplies. You got a couple balloons, you have some banners. Like if you were planning a party as Atlas, this would probably be the extent of the party supplies that you would have gathered.
Yeah. No, absolutely. He probably would have bought one balloon.
Yeah.
Okay, how much is all of that?
All of that is about $200.
Okay.
The car is $1,500 to rent.
Okay. Okay. Right now, we've spent, what is it, $1,000? Including the banner?
So little!
We've spent $1,000, including like everything we've got so far, including the banner. If we were to get this, that would be, what is it, 2,500?
Yeah, at least that's like half of our budget last year. We can afford to get this.
Okay, if we are going to get this, I think our budget should be 3,000. He looks physically hurt saying that. And after this will be our big purchase, and if there's anything else, it has to fit in that 500. How does that sound?
She's like pouting inside the car. She's fully like lounging in it. But Atlas, we have to afford all the lights and the cameras and the camera people. That's not going to be $500. It's going to be so many more.
Oh, well, fuck. Okay. Have you had photographers at these things before? Do you remember how much they cost?
Atlas, honestly, I don't even remember. I kind of just gave them a wad of cash and told them to get out, so I don't really know.
He takes out his phone and looks up how much do photographers cost?
You get varied results, anywhere from $30 to $3,000.
I mean, nobody says we have to have professional photographers. I mean, everybody nowadays has their own phone, right?
But that's so lame. I've had them every other year. I've set a precedent. They're gonna think that I'm cheaping out on them, Atlas, and I can't let them think that.
I mean, maybe if you don't have them, it'll be like, oh, something different. That's cool. Holy crap.
Oh my goodness, Atlas.
Can you roll me a deception check?
Okay. What's my deception? I don't think it's good. It's a -3. Okay. God. My deception is a -3. Okay. This is like the most painful experience of my life. Holy shit, Marina. Holy shit, Marina, bro. Okay. That is a 3, including the minus. So that's a 3.
Okay. Atlas, don't be silly. It's not going to be different. It's just going to be cheap. And we don't want to be cheap. This is like the 5th biggest party of the year. We have to go all out. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess prom would be the first, and the actual formal is kind of more important than the semi-formal. And really, the junior students party harder, so usually their events get to be a little bit more rowdy, so they're usually a little bit more fun. So I'd say this is probably the 5th.
Okay. Well, if it's hold on, he seems to have an idea. Okay, so if this is the 5th most important, then what if by not having the photographers here this time, you could save more money and then make prom or the actual formal more special because you'd have more money to spend.
So you're saying take the, I don't know, $2,000 that this all would have cost and just move it to prom.
Yeah, and then you can go more all out with it, bigger and better, and really make a statement this year.
I guess, but I want to make a statement with this party too.
Well, that's what the car's gonna be for.
I guess. She seems to be like upset. She's sad. Marcus hasn't said anything. Honestly, he's kind of standing in awe beside you at the fact that you managed to somehow haggle her down out of $2,000, to be fair.
This sopping wet cat aura. Don't worry, Marcus. He's got this. Marcus is like, I didn't think it could be done. So,
Okay. We'll just get the car and not the photographers.
okay.
But we do still have to get the lights for the car so that way the lighting is right so people can take their photos properly, and some kind of stand for people to put their phones in so they're able to take photos properly if we're going to make them do it themselves.
Okay. That sounds like a deal.
Shark Tank.
Holy fuck, bro.
All right. I'll expedite the next part. You buy the thing. She runs at the car. She says, bring it here to this place, do that. They get all that done deal. You get a helium tank. You get a bunch of balloons. You get a couple special balloons, but you don't get them blown up yet. You have them delivered with the car. The car, plus the special balloons, plus the helium tank, plus the regular decorations that you were getting. It all comes to about $2,000.
Or 3,000 was the budget.
Yeah.
For yeah.
3,000 3,000 was the budget, and it comes to 2,000. Like all this together with the car.
Okay.
Not the banner. Not including the banner.
Not including the banner. The wretched banner. Holy fuck, bro. Cold open with that. Holy fuck. Holy shit.
So yeah, you get all that. And it's off. You pick up the banner. Marcus is now carrying like genuinely the largest. Like you have to help him actually. Like
Yeah.
this banner roll is actually fucking gigantic. It would take both of you to carry it.
Oh, holy fuck. That's not the first time he said that today. Yeah, he's gonna help. He's definitely gonna help. He's not just gonna stand there and watch poor Marcus struggle.
Yeah. You guys get everything in the car. It's a bit of a struggle, but you manage it. You're sitting beside like a helium tank and you're kind of squished, but it's all right.
It's okay. He can take it.
And you're off to the boutique.
Now he has to figure out what the fuck the budget for the boutique is gonna be. Holy shit.
You guys walk in. All right, so I thought what we would do first is we'd focus on you two, and then I'll worry about myself later.
Oh, he looks over at Marcus, looks down at himself, looks back at Marina. Okay. That's it.
She thinks internally. I've whittled him down with the $800 banner. She thinks internally.
Yeah, he's a little tired from that.
She brings you over to this row of just like what seems to be to you hundreds of swaths of fabric and textiles. And they're just like little, like, you know, at Lowe's when they have like the paint color cards?
Yeah.
They're like that, but with fabrics.
Interesting.
And Marcus has seemingly done this song and dance before. He goes over to the wall and starts like grabbing a couple and comparing them. But she leads you over. And she's like, okay, so how it works here is you pick out all the materials that you'd like. Don't worry about knowing if they really go together well or not. That's for, the designer to figure out. You just grab kind of whatever you think looks good and whatever you think would look good on you. And then you bring all those up to the designer. They ring up how much that's going to be for those fabrics, and then they sort of measure you, and then they can give you a more exact quote. And then when it goes up to the designer, if your fabrics don't work, then they sort of substitute out for sort of different things. Like, really, all you're doing is sort of picking the sort of textiles that you would enjoy and sort of giving, I guess, the designers of who's going to be making your suit a feel for who you are.
He nods, and all of this information has flown over his head, and he doesn't know. Like, he had reached out curiously to grab at one of the fabrics, and he still just has a hand on that fabric the entire time.
You like that one?
He doesn't even, he looks over what it's like.
It's like green.
I don't know what colors I look good in.
Okay, hang on, give me 1 second. And she like, the other side is like has like mirrors and stuff in it. And she pulls out a stool and she sort of gestures for you to sit down.
He just plops down. He doesn't know what the fuck is happening right now.
Yeah, I figured. She grabs out like this bin. Seemingly she's been here a lot. By the way, the fact that she's able to just do this and no one gives a fuck. She grabs out this bin. And inside of it are a bunch of different fabrics, and she gives you like a color profile. Like what colors you look good in. Like, those TikToks.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing that.
Huh.
And for the sake of Atlas being Atlas, we could say we can concur that his color palette is his color palette.
Yeah.
Um,
It's the lovely and ever so helpful black and red.
yeah. Black and red, pretty much. There would be more in there, but for the sake of our case.
Yeah.
And puts that away. And now, I mean, you kind of already knew that, but you're off to the races. Give me a perception check to see how well you're able to find black and red stuff that looks interesting to you.
He also doesn't know literally anything about the differences of fabric too, so he's just gonna be like, this one's soft.
Yeah.
The entire time. Oh shit, it was perception?
Yeah.
That is a dirty 20.
Nice. Okay, yeah. You're able to kind of look at things. Again, yeah, you don't really have the knowledge needed to pick out like what actual fabrics would be good together, but Marina did kind of tell you not to worry about that so much and to just grab a bunch of shit. So you mostly reach for things that I'm assuming Atlas would be thinking more practically, like this texture feels nice, this one's soft, and less so about the actual design and more about the practicality of wearing it.
Yeah. I do also feel like he probably isn't picking out too many because he doesn't know what this is going to what all's going to add up in the end. He doesn't understand how this is going to work. He just knows that at some point there's going to be a price tag and he doesn't know what that is.
So yeah, you grab a couple. All good. Marcus grabs a couple. You see he's picked out some royal blues in there. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
You both go up to the front, and Atlas, before you know it, you're being pulled into a room with a bunch of random ass people who all have like measuring tapes and want to get your dimensions.
He just like is frozen the entire time, kind of like hunched into himself while they just like puppeteer him around.
Yeah, you keep like instinctively hunching over and they keep being like, no, don't do that.
he keeps like he just starts looking down to avoid eye contact with people, and they just keep pushing his chin back up.
They're like, no, you can't hunch. Back straight.
Sorry. He just gets more and more embarrassed, and it keeps happening again.
But eventually the whole experience is over. Marina goes up to talk to the woman at the front. Presumably they know each other. And you give her a little bit of space. But seemingly in that time, she has deceived you somewhat and has paid is not telling you the price.
His eyes narrow. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, you guys are like walking back to the car.
Wait, hold on. I thought we were gonna do like a whole budget thing.
Huh?
You know, for like financial security. We just walked. Did you pay?
Yeah, I paid.
How much was it?
Her and Marcus look at each other.
In the back of his brain, he's like, the worst this could possibly be, maybe $1,000.
Well, like just yours or like yours and Marcus's together?
Does that both?
Well, together it was like $6,000.
He like chokes on nothing, and he starts coughing. What? Huh?
Yeah.
You didn't. He's like, oh fuck, I have to pay $6,000 back. Shit. Wait, okay. So how much of that? So, okay. So that was both. So 3,000 for mine, or
It was a little like I wasn't really looking at how it exactly cut up. It doesn't really matter.
well, that's. I mean, yeah. God fucking damn, bro. He he brings out his little beaten up leather wallet. And he looks through. He has like a fucking $10 bill in there.
Yeah, a fly comes out.
He has like a $10 bill. He doesn't have any debit cards. He doesn't have a credit card or anything. He's just like, well, I mean,
Why
how
are
am
you
I?
bringing out your wallet?
Well, I'm gonna have to pay you back.
What?
Well, I mean, you just spent 3,000 about dollars on me. I could have just paid for it. It's you didn't have to, you know.
Atlas, it's on the company credit card. It doesn't matter. Money isn't real.
That's the worst person you could say that to. The worst fucking person you could say that to. No. It was just I don't feel comfortable knowing that you spent all of that much on me and I'm not paying you back in any way.
Because you pay me back every day by just like being you.
He looks puzzled. That what?
I didn't mean for this segment to be this long, but it's kind of fucking hilarious. So
uh okay, but like for real though. I mean, I'm going to have to pay you back.
I mean, like, not really. I get like if I was worried about it, I would have told you the price, but I didn't because I didn't expect you to ever have to pay it back because it doesn't matter. I'm paying for the dance, so it's part of the budget.
This is like double the budget though.
Yeah, well, yeah, of the other stuff, but not for the clothes. The clothes are different.
I mean, I guess, but that's still $9,000, and we haven't even got your dress yet.
Yeah, it's fine. Like I said, I paid so much more than this last time. Like, you, like, this is not even anything. I don't really. I mean, I guess like it's a lot to spend on like a dance for a school, but I just like to go all out. And I think you deserve to have something nice.
He doesn't really know what to say about that. He looks kind of caught off guard at that.
Mm.
I mean, there are, yeah, he keeps like opening his mouth to try and like say something back, but he just keeps like what she just said just keeps kind of ringing in his head. He doesn't really know. He's just fully blue screened now after like all of
Yeah.
the price tags. This is fully just Atlas.exe has stopped running.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I'd say like if you just sit there and you're stammering, they sort of keep walking back towards the car.
He just kind of follows after a second.
Yeah.
He has a thoughtful look on his face, a little bit.
I deserve something nice? Question mark.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you guys get back in the car. You allow yourself to be trapped in the lion's den once more. Squished in beside helium tanks and unblown up balloons and party favors.
I was about to say, and also the car, but that's a different situation. So no.
No. That's later.
Can you imagine they're wheeling the fucking car around? It's like hooked to the fucking back.
That'd be so funny. Yeah, I mean, I guess like Marcus and Marina would be talking about something like idle chatter that you wouldn't really be paying attention to, I don't think, because you're still like.
Yeah, no, he's still like staring at the ground, thinking. He's like, "What the fuck?" It's like people just do that. That's crazy. That's insane.
Oh, Atlas, where are we dropping you off?
Huh? He like blinks. He finally he finally remembers where he is.
Where are we dropping you off?
Oh, you can just drop me back off at the school entrance.
Are you sure? I mean, like, we could take you all the way home.
No, it's he stops. He looks over at all of the shit they bought today, and all of the fucking price tags, and he starts getting a little self-conscious.
Yeah.
No, it's you can just leave me at the school. It's fine. He
Alright, it's
seems
just
a little down.
Oh. Yeah, I think she'd notice if she wouldn't comment on it. Yeah, anyway. You guys pull up to the school. They stop. But before they unlock the doors, I'm so fucking scared right now.
I'm so fucking scared right now.
Marina turns around in the car and goes, Atlas, I'm sorry for buying that if it was really gonna make you that uncomfortable. I was just trying to do something nice.
Oh, I'm not, I mean, I just want to, pay you back since money can be difficult sometimes to get back. So, you know, he's just trailing off.
Right. She'd unlock it. She'd let you get out.
Yeah, he just gets out. He stands out. His back is kind of to them. He looks back at them and he opens his mouth like he's gonna say something again. Closes it. It's you don't have to worry about it. It's fine. And he just closes the door before they could even say anything. And he just starts walking off.
Oh, Atlas, my Atlas.
Atlas, my Atlas.
What you thinking about as you're walking home, Atlas, my Atlas?
Just how everybody else, it seems, they're able to purchase whatever they want and have whatever they want, and he doesn't have the ability to do that, and he doesn't know if this is a life he could ever understand. Just the complete culture shock, I guess.
Yeah.
Between somebody who has so much money that they're practically drowning in it, and then him. He just doesn't really understand. And he's just like, man, if they freak the fuck out over thrifting, Jesus Christ. I don't want to know what they'd think if they saw how I live. They'd probably think low of me.
No, Atlas, no.
Yeah, it's not fun for him right now. And eventually he tries to distract himself and be like, that's not important. Either way this thing happened, there's nothing you can do to really change it, so let's just keep moving forward. They're in a different world than I am, and that's fine. And he walks home.
Well, that's that.
Oh, Atlas, my
Yes.
yeah.
Heteros win again.
Bisexuality. Let's go. Let's go. It was going great. It was going great until he started thinking about everything. R.I.P. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Indeed. Wow. Wow, guys. And next section, we'll start the next real arc, and our team will be a team again, and Beckett won't be in the worst fucking situation ever, and it'll be great, and it'll be awesome.
I don't think the word team are
What a
in any
bummer
of
to
their
end on.
vocabularies.
Holy fuck! What a bummer to end on. It cuts over to Beckett and Nico making out. There we go.
Real and true, real and true.
Real and
Making
true.
out after they made up.
Well, I don't know if
Yeah.
they made up. They didn't talk about it. They just they operate on a different level that you couldn't understand.
There's a
walk
system here, but like,
alone.
don't ask me to dissect it.
Yeah.
So tired.
Atlas turns his back to the car and starts to walk away, and fucking I walk a lonely road. Yeah, it starts playing. It's pretty good. It's pretty awesome.
Yay.
You should put that on the Atlas playlist.
You should put that on the Atlas CD.
Oh yeah, the CDs.
By the way, I do have my CD, and I bought a CD burner, but it's really shitty. So I can make them. Links.
Did we say bye? Did we say bye to the recording?
We did not.
Bye,
Receiving an
recording.
afterthought.
Bye, recording.
Bye.
Recording.